you doing, guys? We got something great for you today. And this webinar will be touching your life. We're going to bring something special on this day. Martine's going to come and join us pretty soon. We're going to bring her a lot of love today because she's got to bring something very special today for you guys. She's going to bring those 4 keys that you need in your life. And that is very important today to take note. Get that piece of paper because we're going to start rolling right now. And I hope today your life will be changed. Let's do a little bit of music. I hope you're feeling in this mood today. Whoa. Oh yes, come on now. Let's do this today together. Oh yeah. I can feel it now. My life's gonna change. I can feel it. Today is my day. I know today something's gonna change in your life. I know it's coming down where you're standing right now. The revelation for your life. Something that you've got searching for many years now. It's called your purpose, huh? I think today somebody wants to learn their purpose today and market and sell it. Bring it to the world. Oh, I feel that it is coming to me today. My revelation, my purpose is coming to me. Oh, my purpose is coming to me now. Somebody say, my purpose is coming alive now. I know you're feeling this right now. I know that right now you're getting into the mood. You understand? Oh, I feel it right now. Hey, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody put in a chat. I understand what's coming on. I understand the day, the purpose, the meaning of this day. I understand that something great is going to happen to me right now. Are you getting ready for this day? I know I'm getting ready. I feel that pressure to succeed. I feel that pressure that I've got to shift my life. I got to shift. I got to shift right now. I'm going to make something out of my life. I've been doing this for everybody else, but today is my day. Today is a day where something shifts. I don't know if you're ready, but I am. We're going to change your life today. Martine's coming up on the stage. You got to give her some love because she's bringing something very special that's going to change your life today. Martine is coming in with power. With power. I don't know if somebody wants to be empowered today. I surely want to be empowered to get into my destiny. Somebody wants that destiny. You need that power. You need the revelation. You need those keys to bring that alive, to activate that into your life. Is somebody ready right now? I am. Get ready to get Martine on the scene. She's going to change your life today. She's been doing this for 30 years. You understand that she's a woman that for decades now, she's been changing the lives of many women, hundreds of women. And today is your time. Today, you're going to get that 30-some years into what's in her, the essence to bring you to where you want to go. I don't know if you're ready right now, but I am. I am ready right now. Are you ready for Martine? Because you got to, bring that love. Bring her a little bit of love today. I want you on this stage today. Can I present you, Martine, the French Connection? She's going to change everything in your life today. So, Martine, come on in.
Oh, what a day, what a day. This is so powerful. We're so glad to be with you in this live virtual event. Fulfill your purpose, double your income with the Wilkies. That's so good. Are you ready for this shift? Are you ready for this change? This is so important because often I'm saying nothing is more important to fulfill your purpose, the real reason of your existence, and at the same time to monetize this purpose, right? Then this is what we're going to talk today. Hope you're ready. If you're ready, say, I'm ready. I'm ready. You can put in the chat, I am ready. We're going to talk about many things today. And I just ask you to eliminate all kind of distraction. Then you can stay focused with all the teaching, coaching, information we're going to bring to your life. Then try to close everything that can just distract you. We want your full focus. This event is free, but the value of this event is more than $1,000. Then you have to take to consider what everything we're going to share with you, what you're going to learn, and take it seriously. If you're not right now live in the Zoom, I invite you to join us. You can click on the link and you can join us because we're going to have a drawing at the end of this event of a value of $5,000. Then join us right now. If you have some friends that you know they're supposed to be here and they're not here, just contact them right now and invite your people to join us. This is so good. Hey, hello, everybody. Are you glad to be with us today? Yes, yes. Come on, let's put in the chat, I'm ready for the shift. Come on, let's put in the chat right now, I'm ready for the shift. Just before we're going to start with all the information, I just want to invite you for a free, exclusive community for Empowered Her Community Network. And this is so important that you're there because it's free for a limited time. And we're going to put the link also because we want to sow in your life every day. 7 days a week, then we want to empower you, girls. We want to help you to succeed your life, your purpose, and to make more money, right? I think some people, they want to make more money. In this time, this season, we want to make more money, and this free community and exclusive app will bless you so much. Then today, I'm going to talk about the 4 rules, the system, to fulfill your purpose and to make more money. And you're going to learn so much, and I'm going to bring so many information that it's going to help you to understand really what is your purpose, right? We're not just called to have a job. We're called to fulfill our mission, our call. We're not called to go to paycheck and just pay our bill and surviving. We're called to fulfill ourselves and to impact this generation and to do what we are called to do. And this is why this webinar, this live virtual event today is so important, because we want you to not just occupy a space of oxygen and leave this earth and never fulfill your purpose. You're called to impact this generation, do something specific, because everything that is created to fulfill a purpose, a reason, to answer a need, to answer a demand. And this is why we have to discover that. Often I'm saying the 2 most important days in our life is the day we're born and the day we discover why we were born. And this is why we're going to talk about that today, because we don't decide our assignment. It's already decided. We have to discover what is our assignment. And for that, the majority of people, do you know that 85% of the population, they're never going to fulfill their assignment. They don't like their life. They don't like what they're doing day after day. and they just survive. And this is why in my life, I decided that it's not going to be this way. I decided at the age of 5 years old, I'm going to share a little bit my story to let you know how we discovered this proven system that impacted our life, Allen and I. At the age of 5 years old, often you ask your kids, what do you want to do when you're going to be older, And I remember like yesterday when they asked me this question with my long brown hair, and I said, what is the job? To help people. I don't like to see people stuck in a problem, and I just want to help people. And I remember like yesterday, and I don't remember who answered me exactly, but I got this answer, oh, you can be a social worker, a psychologist. So I said, this is what I'm going to do in life, And I grew up, and at the age of 14, I was going in high school, working like waitress in a restaurant the weekend. At the age of 16, started my first business. I didn't realize I had this DNA, entrepreneur DNA, because I started my first business at 16 years old, going to high school, and after that college, and I started my music school, giving lessons of piano, and it was my business. 30 students every weekend, making money with my first official business, pay my school, pay my college, and I became social worker. I studied, and after that I studied psychology and communication, and I started to work with Alzheimer's disease, and I want to help the family, help the people to understand more this sickness, and I became an expert for the Alzheimer's Society in Montreal in Canada, and I was a trainer for all kind of professionals like nurse and social worker, how to deal with this sickness. And after that, I was also involved with women in difficulties, and this is where everything started. I started to help women in difficulties, and something just rised up in me, and I felt like this is my place. And I saw so many women just surviving. And I realized that the majority of women, they just took a role. They grew up with the education they received, took a role imposed, or the mindset. A lot of women, they were surviving to just have a job or a position they didn't like, never really understanding why they were created for, understanding I'm a mom, I'm a wife, but not a lot of women understanding their purpose, their call, their vision for their life. And this is why we're so concerned, because in this generation, it's unacceptable that women today, they don't realize for what they are called to do. Because everything that is created for a purpose, to fix something, to answer a need. And I realized I started to work with abused women. And the majority of abused women, they were stuck in relationship because they were dependent financially. A lot of women, first of the reason why women stay in abusive relationship is because of their self-esteem, their self-image, what they receive from their childhood, and the financial part. And I started a nonprofit organization for abused women, deaf women abused. And I established services everywhere in Montreal in 22 houses for abused women. I was managing 280 employees, 24/7, and doing training for having protocol with the police and all the services to be sure we're going to answer the need of this deaf woman abused that nobody was taking care in the social services, in the hospital. They didn't know what to do with this woman. Arriving, communicating sign language, no adapted services for them. And I built this resource. I was managing this nonprofit organization for years, sleeping in my office, often exchanging time for money, giving a lot. I was feeling fulfilled, but at the same time, on my personal life, I had problem to pay my bills because my salary was not high enough, not calculating so much my hours, working for the cause, working for them. And one day I realized that I needed to change that, to discover the level of my value. And this is what I want to share with you. Because often, like as a woman, we give so much because we're trained to give to everybody. If you agree with me, say yes, yes. Trained to give to our kids, give to our husband, give to the community, give to the church, give to our friends, be there for everybody. And at the end of the day, we're exhausted and realize, wow, we don't have so much people, they don't recognize us so much for what we're doing. And all these details started to bother me. And to the day that I realized, one day I was managing my staff in this nonprofit organization, and a deaf woman abuse came in, and she grabbed my hands. And when she grabbed my hands, she said, Martine, this is my sign for my name, Martine. And she grabbed my hands and she said, you know, I just want to tell you, and at this time I was around 25 years old. Now it's 30, since 30 years I'm working with women. Can you imagine? 30 years now. And at this time I was 25 years old, around 24, 25. And she said, Martine, and she just looked at my eyes and she said, never do like me. And I just look at her and she said, I asked her the question in sign language. I said, why? And she said, all my life, I forgot myself. I gave to my husband, my kids, and now I'm 52 years old, she was. And she said, see, I arrived at this point that my husband for a year was abusing me, and now we're divorcing. I have nothing, no houses, no money, no bank account, no car. I have nothing. And remember, never do the same thing than me. And I said, wow. And she said, because of you now, I can rebuild my life. But I'm 52 and I have nothing after all my life I gave to everybody. And I have to start back. And I just realized I'm never going to do my life this way. I'm going to be careful to always fulfill my life. And at this moment I say, I'm going to find a way to finance, to monetize the value I give to the people. I just want you to realize that in your life right now, then you have value in your life. And I'm going to talk about that today. But so often we forget ourselves to give to others, and we are the one paying the price. And at this moment, I remember the story of my grandmother, who she survived also as this woman. She gave everything to her family, her husband, and her husband was abusive, alcoholic, and when he was too drunk, she was taking care of the family, fighting for the family, and finding creativity, how she's going to finance, pay the bills for the family. But when the husband was coming back on track, she was backing up. And I realized we're not called to be in the surviving mode. Then we fight when it's to survive, and after that we back up. We have to use this power we have. And this is why we call empowered her. Network, community. You have the power inside of you, not just to survive, but to create the life of your dream. And if you agree with that, say, yes, you have the power inside of you, and you can change that. And this is what I want to share with you today, because I just want you to realize you are chosen to change the story of your bloodline. You are an answer maybe to your grandmother or somebody in your family. Then wish and hope to have somebody like you to change the story of your bloodline. And I just want to encourage you today that it's never too late. it's never too late. I'm just going to repeat that again. It's never too late. Because all the experience, everything you learn, the strength, the wisdom, everything you learn with years, you can use it today and activate your purpose. It's never too late. Say it with me. It's never too late. Because you are called to do something specific. And if you want to find it and if you want to fulfill it, say, this is my season. Say it with me. This is my season. This is so good. Because this deaf woman, that she came to me and said, never do the same things in me. Do you know what I've done with her? I said, do you want to change your life now? Do you want to really now? We have to turn and create and rewrite the next chapter of your life. I said, are you ready for this next chapter in your life? And she said, yes. I said, I'm going to help you to rebuild your life the right way with your purpose. And we sat together. I coached her. And she had this dream when she was younger to become also a social worker. She wanted to help people, but she never fulfilled it because she received this kind of information. Wow, you're going to study anyway. You're going to have kids and you're going to be married. That you're going to have to sacrifice anyway. You cannot have it all. You have to pick and choose. You do your profession or you're a mom. You pick and choose. And this is why she decided to let it go her dream. And she said, it was my dream. I said, all right, I'm going to train you. And I established a training just for you. And she became one of my employee in the nonprofit organization. And she started to make money and helping other women that was going through the same situation she went through, and her life completely changed. It's never too late. That is so good. And I just want you to take a couple minutes right now and to ask you to imagine. I just ask you to imagine right now. Because in life, we don't receive what we want. You receive who you are. I just ask you right now, close your eyes and imagine your life with the joy that you're in the right place. Take a second right now. Imagine that you find what you're called to do, your purpose, and you do that every day, and you make money with this purpose. I ask you, take a second right now. Imagine your life, not going to work just to work, but really taking all the place, the position that you're called to take it, that joy, the feeling that you fulfill yourself. And some women can say, I have no idea you're in the right place. It's okay. We're going to find it. Because you can project yourself to see yourself be happy. Imagine yourself. What is making you happy? What is create this feeling that you are doing the right things? Imagine the last day of your life and you say, well done. Maybe it didn't start well, but it can finish well. That's so good. It can finish well. And you have the power to change your story to finish well. I love it.
The power to change your story.
You have the power. Come on. Change the story right now. See it. Take a moment.
You have the power to change your story.
Again. Let's go. Come on.
You have the power to change your story.
Now see yourself making a double income right now. Whatever what you make right now. Is it 30,000, 50,000, 100,000? See right now, imagine right now that you are making the double of your income. See it right now. I don't ask you to think about how. I'm just asking you, see it, feel it. How do you feel? How do you feel to make this double income right now? Just imagine double income. What is going to create in your life? What's going to bring? What change is going to bring? Come on, come on. You don't want to imagine because you're afraid that it's not going to work? But I'm going to tell you, you have to believe to receive. This is a law. And this is why, if you can imagine, because everything that is created on earth was first imagined, and after that, done. The chair that you sit on it right now was imagined before it was created. The house you are right now was imagined before it was created. Then this is why we're going to start at the right place. Can you imagine right now? Can you imagine this double income? Don't limit. See it. How you can help your children. How you can give more. How you can have more choices for your life. More protection. More freedom. See it right now. Do you see it? Come on. You're not in a normal webinar. You experience the new era of coaching right now. See it, feel it. Come on, see it.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you imagine the best of your life? I can imagine a better life for me and my family. Double my income. I can feel, I can see my future, my health, my success, oh yes. It's time for my purpose to arrive now. Martine, it is time, it is time.
Double, double, double. Say with me, double, double, double. Come on. It's your time. It's your season. You have to see it first. You have to imagine first to receive. That's so important. This is why I'm ready to coach you right now. I'm ready to show you how. Do you want to see how? We start with the base, the foundation. You have to see it and to feel it. And this is why this is the formula. The system, the proven system that I learned in our life to change our asset, to fulfill our purpose, to double our income. And I want to go right away to this formula. Then the first one, it's MS. And MS is for mindset. And this is what we already started to work on it. You need to work on your mindset to fulfill your purpose and to double your income. Has a man think in his heart, has a woman think in his heart. Alors, this is so important to realize the way you think is the way you're going to create your life, you're going to receive. If you don't change this mindset, come on. If you limit yourself, if you're stuck with limiting belief, you're going to stay at the same place. Where you are right now is the manifestation of who you are. You know, when we install the music today, I'm just going to show you here. The output is how the sound goes to you. The output, the manifestation, and the output comes from the input. If we don't like the output, we need to change the input. Not increasing the output, because if you increase the volume of the output, you're going to manifest more the output that you don't like. But if you don't like the output, you have to go to the input. This is why the majority of people, when they look at their life, they say, I don't like my life. I don't have what I would like to have. Then they look at what they don't have. And when they look at what they don't have, they say, what should I do to change what I have? And they're stuck here. And this is why in life, if you want to double your income and not working more, but working better to monetize your purpose, then you don't have to follow this principle. You have to reverse the engineer, then to say, if what I have come from the input, if my other world come from my inner world, then I need to change the input. Then this is why I need to change who I am. If I change who I am, I'm going to change the way I do, and the way I do will change the way I have. If I repeat the same thing and I don't change who I am and I keep the same identity, then I'm going to repeat the same output. If you don't change the identity in your life and to take back, let me explain. I'm just going to rephrase right now that you're not going to misunderstand me. I'm not saying to change your real identity. I'm saying to change the wrong identity that about what we said about you, your environment that you grew up, what people they spoke about you, all kind of information that you received that brought duality in your soul. And your real identity is affected by another kind of identity that took place in your life. I hope that you follow me right now. If you follow me, say yes, okay? And this is why the majority of people, they are in a placebo. They are the placebo of what they receive in their life, and they repeat the same pattern. And I'm just going to want to show you something. This is why when I look in the mirror, is the reflection of my outer world. If I don't like when I see in the mirror, it's because I need to change the inner world then to represent something different in the mirror. If I don't change inside, it's not going to change outside. If you're stuck in some place in your life, it's because you need to realize that you receive some information that keep you stuck there. If you want to double your income and fulfill your purpose, you need absolutely to invest in your mindset, to invest in the way you think about yourself, the way you think about life, the way you think about money, because the mindset that you receive about money, you grew up in an environment that people, they were worried all the time with money. They have the perception that money was evil or just have enough or life is expensive. I'm going to tell you something. The mindset about money has to change if you want to change your income. Because if you don't change your mindset, you can take all the online course. You can try to do everything. You're not going to change the result because you're going to reproduce according to yourself. A seed reproduces according to its seed, his name. This is why if you want to change the result, you need to change the mindset about money, your relationship about money, how you feel about money, all the fear of failure, fear of taking risk. The mindset, poor mindset, listen to that, poor mindset. It's expensive. It's expensive, poor mindset. By the way, everybody talk about money all the time. Rich talk about money all the time, and poor talk about money all the time. I went to the grocery. It's so expensive. I pay that. It's so expensive. The government, it's so expensive. It's cost a lot. Talk about money all the time. Rich people talk about money too, but they don't talk about the same way about money. And this is why I want to sow in your life. It's expensive. Rich people, they don't look at how much it costs. They look at the ROI, the return on investment. How much it's going to bring me back my investment. The poor is going to say, 5K, 5,000, it's expensive. The rich going to say, if the 5K bring me back 50K, it's nothing. You look at the 45K he's going to make. We need to change the mindset. Say it with me in the chat. We need to change the mindset. And this is where we start. This is so expensive. The other one's going to say, how much I'm going to make with that? Then if I don't make money with that, of course, but if I invest 5K and I'm going to make 50K, it's only cost me 5K, but I make finally 45K, 50K minus 5K, 45K profit. The one here, he doesn't want to invest, he lost it 45K. And this is how in life we need to change our mindset, to change the input, to change the way we think about money, about ourselves, about our situation. This is why I call that the thermostat syndrome, because your identity is set to a level. And this is why I'm talking about mindset. The mindset. Your mind is set to a level. If you want to change the level of your life, because 80% of your success, it's your mindset. 20% is the mechanic, the online course, the technique, the skill set, all the other stuff. But the 80% here about your success and to fulfill your purpose, you must first change your mindset. This is why we have this 4 weeks accelerator, that we work on the mindset first to see the change. Because if you don't change this is the foundation, all the rest you're going to do, it's going to be in vain. You're going to work hard and harder, and you're not going to make more money. So thinking is so easy. You're not going to have a different result, output, if you just work harder. You have to change the input. And the mindset is the mind that is set. Where is the level of your mind right now? Where is the set? What is your thermostat? Because every time I put the thermostat, we're in Arizona. It's hot right now. It's hot right now. When we set the thermostat in our home, then it has to go to the temperature that is set. If I open the windows and it's 120 Fahrenheit outside right now, and the weather come inside and it's hot, what's gonna thermostat will do? Let me know. It's gonna work to put back the temperature at the level that is set. And this is exactly what is happening with your life. Your soul, your mind is set to a level. It's why the majority of people, they win at the lottery. 6 months later, they don't have the money anymore. They lost it because the temperature come back to the same level. They run after winning money, but they didn't change. The input didn't change. If the external situation come, then the thermostat will work to reset at the same place that was set. Do you follow me? Do you hear something? Do you learn something right now? And if you don't change the thermostat level, the mindset, you will reproduce what you think and what you believe. And this is why we have to change that, because the science prove what I'm saying right now. The epigenetic science say, listen, you're the placebo of what you received. The memory of generation is in your blood. Then what your grandmother and your grandfather, for 3 to 4 generations, they were worried with money, they're feeling with their money, with their purpose, confusion, no vision. The majority of women in the generation before, they were not trained to fulfill their purpose. They were trained to be a good wife and mom. That all this memory of generation and come in our life and our own experience, our own trauma, our own education that we receive. All that we receive created who we are today. And we need to come back to our real identity and strip off ourselves to this old identity that we receive from generation, and to repeat the same pattern or level of the generation before. If you want to change the story of a bloodline, lift up your hands and say, this is my turn. This is for me right now. I want to change it. Because if you change the mindset, you will start to see a change in your life. You will start to see a different perception, to perceive things different way. And this is so important, because your subconscious is what is programmed with what you receive from your childhood, with what you received from the family before. And your subconscious just reproduce 85% of what you're doing. You know what is written? I do things that I don't want, and I don't do what I would like to do. Remember that? This is why, because we have the subconscious just controlling our life, and 85 to 90% of what we're doing, we don't think about it. We just do it. And this is why we're stuck at the same place, because we can learn some new information, but because of our subconscious that was programmed by repetition from generation in our own life, you just repeat the same thing. And you say, oh, it was good. But today you're going to say, it was good. But if you don't take action to enforce a new mindset, you will be stuck at the same place. You need to realize that it's just not receiving new information, because just one time new information, we're just going to leave your life. Because your subconscious was programmed with repetition, and you just take control over your life. It's why 97% of the population, they don't really succeed in life. They stay in the same level because the subconscious just run their life. And if you want to change that, you need to enforce a new pattern and take action with a structure to be coached, to change your mindset, to change the set of your mind, to bring you higher for the success in your life. This is very important. It's an action you do, because everything you learn in life was by repetition. You learn how to walk by repetition. You learn how to talk by repetition. I'm going better in my English by repetition. I need to practice. You need to practice to learn another language. You need to practice to be a better player in golf. You need to practice to drive better. And with time, you don't have to think about it. You just do it, right? And this is what in life, we just do it. If you want to change the set of your mind, you have to enforce repetition with a structure and consistency to change your mindset. If not, you will be stuck at the same place than the generation before. But you don't want that, right? You want to be the first millionaire in your family. I don't see a big yes. You want to be the first multimillionaire. I'm going to say it harder. Multimillionaire. Come on and see your purpose, because it's not just making money. The worst thing, I believe, is to become good in something that you're not called to be. You're called to become the expert of your purpose and monetize your purpose and make more money. Double and double and double again. This is why you can enforce, and this is why with the 4 weeks accelerator, we force a new pattern of mindset to come in your life and to change the way you see, the way you think. This is so important, because the epigenetic science is going to try to stay in your life. You see, I have a beautiful person here. Or I'm going to call him, I'm going to call him Mr. X. And this is this guy. Can you help me?
Sure.
Because I just want to see, I'm just going to show you something. You know, in life, we go to a situation that is, I want to succeed. I want to fulfill my purpose. I want to double your income. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I want. And what is happening? What is happening? Why 97% of the population, they don't fulfill their purpose, they're not happy with their life, and they don't make more money than necessarily the generations before? This is what is happening. Because in life, from generation and from our childhood, we receive, you want to be there? Right. We receive, whatever. We receive all kind of words and information that affected our identity. And remember, I told you, you don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you are. And this is why we receive all kind of identity. You have to help me because I have a mic in my hands. This is why I need my helper. Let's go. Let's go. You're stupid. You know, from your childhood, let's go. You're stupid. And boom, this thing come over our life. You have to go faster, baby. You're so slow. You're never going to understand anything. Just put another one. Yeah, we're not going to take, bring all the t-shirt, babe. Another one. Stop crying. You're so baby. You're just like your mom. You're just like your dad. Come on, you see, another layer. Come on, from your childhood. Hey, you felt rejected. You felt like they didn't want to have you, Allen, in his life. They didn't want him. His parents didn't want to have him. All kind of words against him. All kind of words of rejection, violence. All kind of word. The other one. You're not smart enough. You're not smart enough. You have this kind of sickness, ADHD, or kind of situation. And again. Oh, you have too much ambition for a woman. A woman is not supposed to be like this. Oh, a woman has to be silenced. Come on, you have to go faster. I have so much to say. You have to go faster. Come on. Because from her childhood, we receive so many words sometimes. I remember one of my teachers, he said to me, Martin, it's so easy for you. You're not going to succeed in life. And I just look at him and say, what is that? All kind of word that we can receive from her childhood. All kind of word that we can receive. So, successful woman, scare man. Slow down, girl. Find a good job. Stick with it. Why do you want to be an entrepreneur? Just find a good job. Good salary. Stick with it. You're going to make more money with time. Just all kind. You will never succeed. Come on, another one. You will never succeed. Come on. All kind of words. All kind of words that you receive in your life. From generation also. You're never going to be good enough for him. You're never going to be good enough. Can you help me in the chat? Can you tell me other kind of words that you receive maybe in your childhood? Can you tell me other kind of words that you receive? You can't have it all. You dream in color. Did you receive this word? You dream in color. You cannot have it all. I decided not to only dream in color, to dream in 4D right now. Come on. You can't have it all. You have to pick and choose. If you want to have a family, then you cannot have your business. But if you want a business, you cannot have a family. You are all that. This is another one. I just let the man handle that. It's too complicated for you. Oh my Lord. Let the man. Woman aren't made to lead. Did you receive some kind of word sometime? Women are not created to lead. All kind of words that we receive. And now, look at that. I think my Mr. X is a little bit busy. X. Do you follow me? Do you see him? And now I'm going to say, go and have success. Go and have success. Come on. And he's just like, try to have success now. And this is what I'm trying to tell you today. What I'm trying today is your mindset was affected by everything you received in our family. We're born to just have a little bit. In our family, we are this way. You are this way. This is in our family. And they're rich. And us, it's different. Oh, there. Well, we don't have enough. All kind of word you receive from your childhood that created this thermostat, this identity, the placebo, and the mind that is set there. And now you have, if you want to succeed, you have to invest seriously to strip up yourself to every layer. Then I need help. Every layer that you receive, to remove everything that you receive from your childhood that created this situation. Strip off the old man. Strip off everything that was said that is not true according to what you're called, according to the purpose you have in your life. You need to understand, remove, I'm not stupid, I'm intelligent. Remove, I am able to do it. Remove, I'm a good leader, man or woman, I am a good leader. Remove the old, everything that you receive. It's easy for me to make money. Come on. It's tough to make money. No, it's easy. Remove everything that you receive, and it's going to take time. It's going to take energy. It's going to take effort. But you have to reset your mind to be set at the right place. Then you can double. And this is why it's you have to remove a pattern in your life. You have to enforce a new one. This is why you need to understand, I can have it all. Remove all the label that you receive from your childhood, that you try to succeed your life today, and you try to make more, and you take all the kind of online courses and all kind of stuff. But if you don't, or you're not coached the right way to change the identity of your mindset, you will reproduce who you are. And this is why you need to change that. Did you receive something? Did you receive something? That's so good. So important, because you have to have this image. Then, come on, remove. I'm not the product of what they said about me. I'm not the product of my past. I am the product of what God is saying about me. I am the product of what I'm called to do. Remove. I'm called to have more than enough. I'm called to have an abundance life. I'm called to succeed in my life. I deserve success. I deserve to double my income. I'm worthy to be respected. I'm worthy to fulfill my real reason of my life. Remove all kind of label that you received. This is so important because we have to work on that. And this is why in the 4 weeks accelerator we do that. You need to remove that. No, this is not for me. This is not the truth. This is what my family taught, but this is not the truth. Some part was good, you can keep it. Some that was lie, you have to remove it. This is not who I am. This is, and not according to the gender, according to what you're called. Allen, we have some testimonies, and before that, I want to talk with you.
Yep.
Because this is a lot of people, it's all about the mindset. If we don't start to set our mind to the right place, we're just going to reproduce the same thing.
Exactly. It's we're the only creature on Earth that can adapt anywhere. We can adapt. I'll drop you in Alaska, you'll adapt. I'll drop you in the desert, you'll adapt. And because we have this thing, we're creators, and we can create whatever we want in any given situation. We had a guy who was doing steel for buildings. He said, and he's a multimillionaire, he says, you can drop me anywhere in any city with zero, and I will build steel again and again. Because you were talking about the thermostat, that's where he is. He's exactly there. And when you're there, no matter what happened, you'll get back up there very, very, very quick. Extremely quick. I think I'm going to go see you. My guitar here, with my hair pushing it all over. I'm just going to come and join you on this side. Yeah. So we can talk right here. Come and join you.
Close to me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
This is so true what you just said, because a lot of people, they realize when I reach this level, you can remove everything and I'm going to be able to recreate again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's extremely important to understand who you are now. You've been bringing this everywhere, all right? So if you want something else, your health, your money, your purpose, it's only going to be what you are now, the moment. It said today is the most important day of your life. So a lot of women there, that they've been doing the same thing over and over again, what they were taught. They never put that mind to another level. Say, okay, just question yourself. You see, that's the problem. We don't question ourselves. We just repeat it. We just get up and go, do this, do that. And then we look at other people. We say, hey, I would like to have that one day, maybe a Winnebago or something, you know. and go traveling, okay? That's what you want. So many people, they separate themselves from what they would like to have. But if you're dreaming that, it's because that's who you are. You're a Winnebago person, right? So all your life, if you don't go towards that every single day, every time you see one go or you see a camping site, you'll see yourself there. The problem is you could be there now.
Yes, exactly. And the problem is the epigenetic, these voices from the memory of generation will talk to you. Then this is who you are. You want this Winnebago. You want this life. You want this lifestyle. You want to fulfill this dream. But now, these little voices, this voice in your blood from generations going to try to tell you, it's cost a lot. You don't have enough money for that. You're
not talented enough. You'll never do that. It's not for you. Look at your life. You got the kids, you got this, you got the house, you got the payments. You'll never be able to do that.
Exactly. And this little voice, the majority of people, they will listen more to these voices instead of what they want. And they stop the flow to create exactly what they want. And realize in life is so short, but life can be so long too. But life is so short, and we have to take control over her life, her destiny, and to unstuck herself from these voices that try to keep you at the same place. And so many women, they have these voices from generation, because how many women in your bloodline really succeeded their purpose? How many women? I'm asking you the question. Tell me. How many women in your bloodline really fulfilled their purpose? I don't see a big answer. Because from the education, the information that we received, woman has no vision. She's there to support the vision of her husband. And I completely agree that we have to support the vision of her husband, because I do it. But I have a vision for my life also that he support. And we come together and push each other. But these voices bring confusion, because you don't know what is your purpose. You don't know exactly what you're called to do, and try to keep you at the same place.
Yeah. You know what? Your mind is you, and it's connected to emotions, right? And that is the hardest part. Your mindset is connecting to a series of emotions. If I have to go and to do this, that, then the emotions will kick in. The feelings will kick in, right? Because they're connected to my old world. Now I want new feelings, new emotions, and that's hard. That's the hardest part. Because for most women, their drive is knocked down, right? It's been knocked down since they were kids, mocked, pushed down. Just sit down. You're just a woman. Just sit there. You're dreaming a little bit too much. You got the kids to take care of, the house, this, that. Go take care of your organization. Go to church. Do everything. Take care of your family. But at one point, man, what about you? Every time that woman's looking, her feelings is bringing her back to the environment she was taught to be. We were talking about the piranha, right? They put a piranha there, a little red fish on the other side. They put a plexiglass in the middle, and that piranha just wanted to go. He was hammering into that plexiglass. That's most women. And the day you take the plexiglass out, that piranha died of hunger. Didn't eat that little fish, right?
Because he was hurting all the time, this plexiglass.
Correct.
Then his mindset was set that it was impossible to get this fish. Remove the plexiglass, fish turn around, never eat the fish, died.
Yeah.
This is why in a life we need to realize that. Because if we don't change and invest and the right coaching for the mindset, we're just going to reproduce the same thing. And reproducing the same thing, we're going to get the same output. And if we want to change the output, we have to change what? The input. And this is the point that a lot of women, they have to realize, because you were saying something good. You know, investing all our life. It's easy for a woman to invest in everybody's life. Invest, give, invest to everybody. But investing in herself is the last, or often never.
It's the last option.
And it's written, you're going to love your neighbor like yourself. Then if you want to love your neighbor like yourself, it's a must to start to invest in ourselves, that we can invest more in other people's life.
I'm just going to finish with this. We see the shows, The Voice. There's a lot of singers. The shows that singers come. You've been there listening to these beautiful voices that you got singers going on these shows. How come there's only a few Celine Dion's? I mean, there's thousands of people. They do contests. They go and sing. You see their talent, beautiful voices. What's the matter, or what's the difference between Celine Dion, for example, and somebody goes at The Voice, who probably sings better than Celine? It's up here. It's who they are. Thousands and thousands of singers, they go to contests to try to make it right. Only a few, 3%, make it to the industry. Why? It's who they are.
This is a good point, because a lot of musicians are singers, so gifted, but stuck to sing in the metro or on the street, some little bar, you know, and never succeed. It's all about the mindset. And this is so, do you realize that if you change your mindset, you will change the level of your life? If you don't, you're going to stay at the same place.
Yeah, you make a good point. Because how many times we see on the street, the saxophone players, musicians, they're just amazing. They're playing on the street, right? How come they're playing on the street? They're not in an arena or having a record contract. Well, it's just everything you said right there. It's all the MS. The mind, it's set to the street.
Exactly. Exactly. And before we're going to go to the testimonies, because the accelerator helped the people to change their mindset, I just want to explain to you something. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what is happening in people's life, and a lot of women. Then they have 4 phases in their life. The first phase is 0 to 20 years old, 20, 40, 40, 60, 60, and plus. And this is why we see the 4 phases. Then the majority of women, 0 to 20. I'm dreaming that one day I'm going to meet my prince. I'm going to marry and have babies. We're going to be happy forever. It's going to be life. Then we realize, then 0 to 20, this is the situation. 20 to 40 now, you have kids, you're married, you do your life, you pay your bills, and all of that. And you're just so busy because you have to take care of the kids, and sometimes you work, and you have to run for the sports with the kids and homework, and you run, and you're so busy to help everybody around you, to be there for your husband, to be there for your kids, to survive here. And now the third phase. What is the third phase? Often after 40 plus, after 40 years old, your kids are older. They leave the home. They go to school and college, university. They married. They have kids. And what is going on with women? If they only live their life according to the other people, they face a place here that the husband is still working and they have no purpose. They are waiting after people to come and call them. They are not fulfilled. They don't see. And this is where the majority of women, they go to depression. This is here that the majority of divorce happen is after 40 years old, because your husband come back to work, you have no conversation, 2 different worlds. She's by herself now, and 60 plus, the husband come home, he is not working anymore, and now try to find a place in the kitchen. Go out of my kitchen, come on now. Then this is a place that a lot of women, they have issues in their life. They build their life here, but they forget the 3rd and the 4th phases. And this is why it's so important to not build our life according to just one phase, but according to every phases that we're going to go through. And if you find your purpose, every phases will be all right. If you fulfill your purpose and you monetize your purpose, every phases will be better, because the statistics prove that women that fulfill their purpose, they make their money, they're a better wife, better mom, and they're happier. Do you want that? Do you want your daughters to be in the same situation? Then this is why we need to understand the 4 phases and not just look at just the beginning, but to finish well. This is so good. This is so good. We have to go to a testimony right now, and we're going to come back, and we're going to have a little pause with you, 5-10 minutes to give you a break, and we're going to come back after. But just before, we're going to go to these testimonies.
My name is Claude Chabot, and I'm from Ontario, Canada, and I'm a general manager for a nonprofit radio station, French community radio station in Kapuskasing.
My name is Rosemary. I'm based in Africa, in the Republic of Congo, where I work in the United Nations system. And I also have a side business as a career coach. I've been doing career coaching for 5 years now.
Hi, my name is Virginie, and I took the Accelerator course for 4 weeks with Martine and Allen.
I've participated at the webinar. I was curious to find out about the Accelerator and what it had in store for me. It changed my mindset and gave me self-confidence, and I found my gift set.
A few weeks ago, I joined the Accelerator program, and it has really helped me boost my self-confidence as an entrepreneur, and it has really been putting me in the right mindset to price my services right.
I just received a lot about the mindset. I started to understand a different perspective about myself. All the tool set was so powerful.
It has been a transformative journey for me, but also for my business, which now can be profitable thanks to all the advice, the motivation.
If you doubt about taking this course, don't hesitate, because this coaching is excellent.
Because you have all the tools that you're going to need to pursue your dream and to pursue your double your income.
The support, the encouragement. Martine will be there for you all the time to push you, to motivate you, to help you to understand different principles and to succeed in your life.
They have the ability and the knowledge to guide you into the right path.
And you're going to have the right supports to help you to become the best version of what you're called to do.
So for all of you out there who are on the fence, join this program. It is really, really going to be a transformative journey for you as it has been for me.
Good, so good, so good. Then we're going to continue with the GSSSTS to double your income. We're going to give you a 10 minutes break, and we're going to see you again in 10 minutes. Then just take a little break, and we come back to you very soon.
back. We're back. Oh. Hey, are you ready, Martine? Let's go to the next level now. Yeah, yeah. I'm climbing up to the mountain, the one that I've dreamed of. Come on now, face the truth. I was made for success. Oh. Yeah. Are you ready, Martine? Yeah, let's come on. Let's change the mindset. Come on and join me here. Come on, girl. She feels like a winner. She's called Martine. She's climbing up the mountain. Do you feel like that? Come on, guys. I want to see your cameras up. Open up those cameras. It's time to roll. Yeah. You got to be funky bit in life. You feel the rhythm now? I got the music in me. Hey, Martine. There we go. There you up there.
I love it. Yes. This is a new era of coaching. That's so good.
Yeah.
So good. Are you ready to fulfill your purpose? Come on. Hey, are you ready? That's good. Yes, yes. Say with me, I am ready. And I'm going to do what I have to do to fulfill this purpose and double my income. That's good. Yes. Yes. Then I love when you put some in the chat, some words that we can all participate together. We want to connect together. And I just want to continue with you. This second one, are you ready for this one? If you want to double your income, you need to understand this 4-rule system. Then the second one is gift set. Then gift set, so important to double your income because, again, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people, they're going to say, just run after money. I don't agree because I don't want to make money and I'm miserable. If you're with me, say yes. I want to make money when I feel fulfilled. And this is the point that we have to understand. First of all, we need to change our mindset to make more money. The gift set here, you have to understand that like a fish in the water, you have a place exactly for you. You are called to be like a fish in the water. But if you put the fish outside of the water, what's going to happen? And if you put it back in the water, it's a genius. This is why you have a zone of genius. You have a place in your life. You're like a genius. You have something, a dominate gift that God gave you to fulfill your purpose because your purpose is linked to your dominate gift, your zone of genius. But after we learn in school, go studying something that you're going to have a good job, you're going to be paid well, and then this is not exactly who you are. And you have to understand you have a dominate gift, a zone of genius that you have to understand, and this is your purpose. Because when you were created with the purpose, you were created with a zone of genius to fulfill this purpose. And the two most important days in your life is the day you were born and the day you discover why you were born. Because you are already equipped for this purpose. But often the people, they're so close to their dominate gift, their zone of genius, they don't see it. I'm going to give you an example. I saw a woman, she's a lady, she has 7 kids at home, and she recorded herself with the 7 kids. And it's all structure, it's all like all the kids knows what to do, the order is there. She has like a zone of genius to manage the 7 kids, and the house is not, like a mess. You see her like she's like, it's normal. It's like a fish in the water. She's easy. And she realized with her coaching, then she realized, okay, I'm not just called to do that for my life. A lot of women, they're looking at me at my video and they say, oh, she do that. How can she do that? I am just like, I have 2 kids. My house is a mess. I can manage my 2 kids. She has 7 and she's like a genius of what she's doing. And she decided with what was easy for her to make business and to coach other women to learn the same things that she does to help them to manage her kids and their home. Then she makes money with the fact that she stay home with the kids, and now she monetized her purpose to help other women to be better mom and to take care better of their kids. This is another example. I remember Allen, a lady, she didn't know what is her purpose, but everybody was asking her all the time to make cookies. And everybody said, your cookies are so good. And she was giving her cookies, left to right, giving her cookies. And we say, why are you giving your cookies? Everybody, you have the law of demand. And they just refer to all people, and you're just our victim. You say, I'm so busy to make all these cookies for church, cookie for the people, my family. I say, make money with it. Start to sell your cookies, girl. And she realized I can. Of course you can. And she started to sell her cookie. And people, they were more than happy to pay her to bring the cookies. And they started to have their people in their job, the people referring the cookies, bring cookies everywhere. And now she had to buy another oven. And after that, she needed to rent a place because she had so much cookies to do that her kitchen was too small to make all these cookies and make so much more money that she never done in her life with her salary. Can you imagine? We limit ourselves because we don't see something that is so normal for us, that is a zone of genius. People, they want to receive from us in that. And we just give away what it's a value that can bring money to you. You have a zone of genius. Take a moment right now and realize you have. No matter is this little voice tell you that it's not true, you have no gift, it's everybody but not you. You have something special. Say it with me. Say it in the chat right now. I have something special. Say it in the chat right now, because your mindset had to change, but you have to understand that you have a gift set. And when you understand that, in your gift set, you have this dominate gift here. It's going to link all your other gifts going with this gift here. This is why this dominate gift will connect with all your other gifts in your life. I have the gift of restoration. I restore people's life. I love to restore house. The gift of restoration is there because I love to restore people's life, to restore their situation, to bring life their situation, to make them successful. That all my other gift is connected to this one. Structure, teaching, encouraging, all the other gift is connected to my dominate gift. You have a dominate gift. And this, when you find your dominate gift, you see all your other gifts start to connect with your dominate gift. And this is why if we want to double our income, you need to realize that you have this gift and you can use it to double. Now you have 4 ways that you can double your income. By keeping your job. You have your job and you realize really you dominate gift. And you can realize that in your job, you can offer something with your dominate gift that is not answered yet. They have a need. You see that you can answer this need. And from your job, you can double your income. Let me explain. This is exactly what I have done. I was working in the hospital with people, they were dying at the end of their life, and I saw in this department in the hospital, then they were not trained with Alzheimer's disease. And I am the one that love to restore the situation. Then the service was not well done, what I did. I kept my job, and I offer my expertise, and I said, I'm going to train. I can train the staff here to be better with this problem. And they say, yes. And finally, I was more paid to be a trainer in the hospital for Alzheimer's disease than my job, because I realized that I had this gift, I have this knowledge, and I was able to train with my gift of teaching the staff how to become better. I kept my job, but I was able to see something and to make an offer. This is what I want to say, just you to understand. It's all about to make an offer, about your value, your gift set. You have something to offer. Jesus said, come to me if you're tired, and I'm going to give you peace. I have an offer for you. I have something for you. You have to understand that you can do it in this part. The second place you can do is you are going to, or find another job too. You can go and have more certification, to increase your expertise, that you're going to be more paid. That's good if you see the opportunity. But at the same time, many people, they go and get more certification, and finally they have no more job because they're too much. They're too high, and they're not paid for that. But this is another way. The third way you can double your income with your gift set is to start a sideline. You start a sideline, and you start to do exactly what I have done. Okay, I'm paid to be a social worker to help people. I can be a coach and be paid with my clients to help them to restore my life. At the same time, then I'm doing that. You start a sideline, and the time you make money with your sideline, you can switch from your job to your sideline, because you wait to see, okay, my sideline make now more money than my salary, that I can transition, I can switch to that, because I'm not going to let my value to be paid at lower than I'm supposed to be paid. You follow me? You have to understand that you are paid for something, but if you understand your gift set and your value, you can offer that from one client to many clients, and you're going to make more money. And the fourth one is to start the business, not just staying in sideline, but your real business, and invest your money. Then you can make more money because you have no limits. Because your value has to be paid for the result you provide. I'm going to stop here right now. You need to realize that you have a gift set. And in this gift set, you have a value than a result you provide. Are you paid at the level you provide? I'm going to give you an example. You are there, you work hard, you manage all these people here, and you pay to the salary, and you're not recognized for everything you do, for everything that you impact. If you don't fulfill your purpose and recognize your value, you will fulfill the purpose of somebody else, and you're going to feed his value, not your value. If you realize the value you have, and you make business a sideline, and you go and increase, and you don't stay victim of that, and you go and you make an offer with your value, you discover that, you're going to be like a fish in the water. And this is where is a successful life. That's so good. You wake up the morning, and you're so happy to go to work, because it's not working for you. It's fulfilling. It's fulfilling. You love to do it. And if you receive that, lift up your hand and say, I receive. This is my time. This is my time. That's good. Because often you can choose right now to double your income. You find your gift set. And this is what we're doing in Accelerator for weeks. We help you, we coach you to find your purpose, your gift set. Where is your dominate gift? Where is your zone of genius? And with that, we help you to monetize your dominate gift, make more money with it, and you can make more with life. And this is why you have different seasons in your life. Just want to explain to that. Allen had different season in his life. I had different season in my life. You had different season in your life. And it's okay. I can see that with David. He was a shepherd, and after that he fought Goliath, and after that he became the chief of the army for Saul and King Saul, and after that he was a worshiper for King Saul, and after that he was fleeing Saul, and he built an army to protect himself, and after that he became a king. Different season in his life. We have different season, and this is why in your life you have maybe the season of what you learn in school, professionally, what you learn, and you have skill set with that. And you have another place in your life that you have all the experience you went through in your life, what you learned, what you experienced, what kind of stuff did you went through. And you have another place in your life, this is your passion. But a lot of people, they're going to say, live your passion. I don't necessarily agree to make a business only with your passion, because you can be passionate of something and you're not gifted with that. You know, you can go to the karaoke Saturday night and you hear some people singing. They love to sing, but they're not gifted. You know, if you want to make money, you need to have the gift. And when you find your gift set and your dominate gift, your zone of genius where you're so good, whatever client, she was making cleaning in houses. She was good, but her zone of genius is when she was going to the closet and putting everything like in order, the shoes, the clothes, and everything. It was amazing. And all her clients started to ask her, can you do my closet? Can you do my closet? Bigger closet, bigger. And she started to serve specifically to restore, redo closet and all of that. And she make a lot of money because she is so good in that. Your zone of genius, and this is where you find your zone of genius. You can use your season in your life or your experience or the skills you learn in life in your profession, or you mix that with your passion, but you cannot just build with your passion. Your passion must be linked with your dominant gift. When you're good in something, you become very passionate. And you become better. And this is why the gift set, it's so important. It's the amazing places when you can mix everything you learn here with your experience, because you're called to a specific person, kind of people, to offer something specific, to answer specific needs. This is what you're called. Write it down. This is a formula of success. One specific kind of people with one specific problem with a one specific offer. And when you discover that with your zone of genius, you're going to make money. And you're going to become passionate to do it. But if you don't, and you keep going like you do, you're going to be like a hamster in a cage. And you don't want that. Because when you put your purpose in the trash, you put yourself in the trash. You are the purpose. And your purpose is to make an offer, to help other people, to do something. If I want somebody to gonna dig a pool in my backyard, he's helping me. He's answering a specific problem with a specific way to do it, and I'm more than happy to pay for this specific answer for my life. You are called to answer specific situation. And when you find that, because you have the gift for that, you're gonna make money. You're gonna be recognized for the value you provide. You're not paid to exchange time and money. You're gonna pay by the value and the result you provide. Are you paid at the level of your value right now? Be honest with me. Are you paid at the value you provide? Come on. Not sure, right? Then it's time to do it. It's time to rise up. It's a responsibility to realize what is our value, what is the result we provide, and to be paid according to that. That's so good. Say with me again, this is my time to discover my gift set, right? And to fulfill my purpose. Because this is the main of your life. After that, the skill set, let's go to the third one, SS. Let's go there. Let's go there. Allen, do you want to say something?
No, we're good.
We're good. Let's do it. Here, this one is the skill set. This is the formula. Mindset, gift set, skill set. What is the skill set? It's all you need then to take this value, this dominate gift, and to be able to market your gift, to take this purpose, to market it, and to sell it. Because in my mind, I had this kind of misconception about selling. You know, this kind of, we are used to see a guy like sells car in the movie and with the smoking and just wanted to have your money. I'm the seller. And I was like, had problem for years in my life to be comfortable to sell. To the day I realized I'm not selling. I'm making an offer. I'm just offering something. And if people, they want to get it, they're just going to take it. If they don't, fine. But you need to grow in the skill set of your gift set. Because your gift set, like we were talking, Allen, you can sing so well, but because you don't increase in your skill set, you're going to still sing in the street instead to sing on a big platform or stage. Because you have to invest in your skill set. You have to learn how to become better in your expertise, to become the best, to the point that the people, they know who you are, what you have to offer, and they cannot ignore you. Do you follow me? You have to realize this gift set is so clear that you invest in your skill set that the people cannot ignore what you provide, you offer, the value you have, because you invest in your expertise to become the best in your niche, in your area. You become the best. You have to invest all the time in your skill set. But at the same time, you need to invest how you're going to market yourself. How do you going to show to the world what you have to offer? You have more than 7 billion people on the planet. They know you? Do they know what you have to offer? If you don't know yourself what you have to offer, how are you going to market it? How are you going to make more money? You're just going to run after money. And this is why so many people, they go to different offer like M&M or invest your money in this or do that, but they have no expertise in that. They are no gifted. Then they lose their money because they run after the money instead to run after their gift, the value they provide, and how to become better in the skill set to provide this value and to be paid at the level of your value. This is why how to market yourself, how to sell yourself, how to communicate, how to negotiate. You have to learn this skill set. This is what we do in the 4 Weeks Accelerator. We help you to increase in the skill set, to make this gift set, to double your income. Because if you don't know, you're going to be like a lot of people. People, they're going to abuse you, they're going to take from you, and they're not going to pay you. I remember a guy came to us and he said, everybody is asking me to move their, to do the moving for them, move their stuff from house to house. And everybody is asking me to do that. I said, because you're good. You're good. You do your job the right way. Then stop to be a victim that everybody see your value and you don't see it yourself. And now market your value and be paid at the level of your value and you're going to make money. And he did it. And he started to make money, a sideline, double his income, a couple months. This is what I want to show you in the skill set to market yourself, how to sell, how to promote yourself, how to negotiate. Because when we're young, we know how to negotiate, right? I knew that. To negotiate with my parents. Come on, I want it. to negotiate, to not stop to negotiate to the day I'm going to have it. Right? In French, we say, mon beau papa chéri, s'il te plaît, papa. We say, oh, my beautiful daddy, please give it to me. We know we learn how to negotiate, right? And we lose that. We lose that. We become like what? We're afraid of the opinion of people. We're afraid, we bend down. We have to learn all this skill set, how to communicate your value, how to offer your value, how to market your value. Allen, this is so important. This is a point I want to share with you right now because the breaking point is there. A lot of people, they are good, they know their value, but they don't learn the skill set, and this is why they just back off because they don't improve their work and they think this is not for them.
Absolutely. I've worked in the music industry, and I would get musicians into music stores not making money. And I would say, okay, I'll give you 3 times what you're making here. Come on tour with me. They didn't know the value. They didn't know. We've taken, waitresses and brought them to be these women to be a lawyer, a very successful lawyer, because their surroundings, what I'm saying is their surroundings did not give them who they really were. They were mocking them, you'll never make it. But when they connected with us, what happened is we made them see the value of who they really are. And they become lawyers, and not just a normal lawyer, they were on top of the list of the top lawyers. These girls started to kicking because we got inside of them and made them understand who they really were, their value. Why should you work as a waitress? You're dreaming of being a lawyer. You go to school, you pay your way out, and okay, what's your value? You could be a lawyer with a sleazy office, or you can be a top lawyer, right? And how many people we took from zero and we brought them to their real value? And that's why we tried to push this message, because my mom, she was a good mom in a sense. She loved me and everything, but she never took her position of who she was. And her husband, massacred the family, and she never saw a purpose come alive, no matter what's hitting you. So, if you don't know what you're worth, just to come back to what you were saying, if you do not know what your worth is, how can you get there? Your mindset, because we're talking about mindset. And the mindset is connected with a gift set, and then you're talking about your worth. It's all combined together. You can't separate them, Martine. They're all in one. It's an all included. When you go to Mexico or the Dominican Republic, they're all included. That's the experience that you go through. That you go on vacation, and what you see is what you get. And that's exactly when we understand our worth, we become an experience. We become all included of something. And then people come and pay. We become the law of demand.
That's so good, because when we understand the gift set, is that okay? When we understand the gift set, we understand also, and this is something more I want to add to that, because it goes to the skill set. You were talking, Adam, about the experience, right? All included. Everything is linked. Then when you see that and you invest, it's going to ask you to invest in yourself. Because to make this gift set successful, you will have to invest in this gift set. It's why the 4 Weeks Accelerator, this is what we do. We help you to develop to grow in your skill set. How to manage money, how to see money, how to be a good leader, how to communicate, how to negotiate, how to market yourself, how to sell yourself, how to see. But you need, like you said, if you don't have a destination, you don't know where you're going, you're not going to know you're going to arrive. This is why you need to identify that, and we help you to do that. And when it's done, this is the experience, Alan, you were talking about, the experience of the lifestyle. I just want to talk to you. Sometimes we say, oh, I wish that I can be a good singer. You see, you look at the glamour of the stage, and all of that, and you say, I would like to be to be a singer. Are you really that? Because if you look at all the lifestyle behind the scene, is it you? Do you want to do that? Because it's why so many people, they're confused. They look at other people's life, and they look at the result, and they see, I can do that. Maybe, but do you want to deal with all the lifestyle with that? Because all your gift set and your call and your purpose goes with the lifestyle too. Very important what I'm saying right now. If you don't like the lifestyle behind the scene, then you're not called to that. Because 80% of the time is behind the scene. What you see on the stage is only the 20%. I know you were a singer for so many years, and people, they forget all the behind the scene, hours of practicing the same riff, the same song, and dealing with all the musicians, dealing with all, to be on tour, to sleep in other kind of situation, hotel, city. You have to be created for this kind of lifestyle. And people, they have to realize for their gift set is linked to their lifestyle also.
Yes, because you are an experience. So what do you want to be with that? When I was on tour, it's 7 nights a week, 2 cities sometimes a week, moving from one place to the other, not sleeping half the time, and practicing in the afternoons. And there's a lifestyle, because that's who I became. And because of what I became, I was an all-included to that lifestyle. And I loved it. No matter how hard it was, I just loved it. So that's when you realize, okay, I love this. I'm going to do this. What am I worth? And how can I make this worth more than it is now? You said the mindset, all the gift set, that dominant gift, that every gifting you have will bow down, will serve that dominant gift, whatever it is. And then you set that, you're all included into an environment. You got to find the right law of demand. And what's your clientele? Then you bring that, and you're an all-included, like a hotel that people come, they'll pay for something, and they have all they want, that service, whatever goes around it, the lifestyle, you got it.
Absolutely. This is why the lifestyle is a big clue of where you belong. Because a lot of people, they're going to confuse. I'm going to give you an example. I have the dominant gift of selling. Give me whatever, I'm going to sell it. I'm good to sell. But now, if I go to e-commerce and all the technical side, how to build my online store and how to program all this and this, they have no gift in that. No gift. And they're not passionate also. This lifestyle is just 5 degrees, not at the right place. You're a good seller, but not in this niche, not this way. This is why you need to find the lifestyle. You can be an influencer on social media, but you have different kind of influencer, Alan, because all the lifestyle, it's different for different influencer also to impact people's life. The lifestyle is a big clue exactly where you belong with the law of demand.
Yeah, absolutely, because it is fun to be where you want to be, but first of all, if you try selling something that you're not, it's just not going to go through. You will not make money. How many times I said to women, it says, you should do this, do that. No, they go back to the old way, and then they struggle because they're not that. That was maybe temporary from one season to the other, but if you got to climb that final sprint, you got to be who you are. You see, people don't think that who they are, they can monetize it. But probably, if they're good at something, people just keep on asking them to do, like you were saying. Hey, could you help me here? Could you help me there? Could you help me? You understand that at one point, okay, how can I monetize it? To what level? You were talking about, walk-ins. There was this woman that, was doing walk-ins, and then she started buying little wardrobes, and then all of a sudden, people that had money saw her gift, and she was extremely good.
And charging high for that, not just charging low.
Yeah.
She was charging more than the double of the price to just clean the house because it was a zone of genius and expertise, and they were ready to pay for that.
It was funny because when I started in music, I would do shows. It was always full. Why? I think at that time I didn't really care about money. I cared about seeing people there more than money.
Yeah.
But I would give them, that show that they loved. They didn't feel the pressure on I was not selling, I was making an offer. I just want to come back to the offer, because when you are who you are, people are coming in. I wasn't thinking about money. I just wanted people, and it was filled. And then I started going up and up and up and playing in front of 2,000-3,000 people every single night. I never thought about money. I just wanted people there. But I understood my worth, that I had to go up. Today I understand that I could have done much more with that.
With all the section, you knew your gift set, but the skill set, how to market yourself better, how to sell yourself better, how to negotiate better, how to manage better your money. Because you were making money, but now left money. But this is why here it's so important, because 20% of the business in the first year, they close, they fail, because the people, they don't learn the sales process. Then this is why after that, it's 50% of business fail in the first 5 years, because people, they don't learn how to sell. They don't have a sell process. This is what you were talking about. And this is why a lot of people, and I just want to say that, the breaking point, they don't have a breakthrough in their life because they go to this breaking point. And if you don't realize, it's not about your gift. It's not about your purpose. It's not about your call. It's just like you have this kind of memory of generation, these voices, the mindset. You have this kind of challenges you can face, and you don't learn the skill set exactly, then you're not able to have your breaking point. You don't have your breaking point. You are stuck here. And to have your breakthrough, you have to understand, because what you're gonna do? I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. Allen, the majority of people, what they do, they come here in the breaking point, and they say, this is not working. Then this is maybe not for me. Start another things, and it's not working again, because you don't exactly understand your value, how to monetize your value, to understand the skill set for that. Then you have your breaking point here, and you're not able to have your breakthrough. Then you start another things, and then guess what? 5, 10, 15, 20 years later, you're still there, and you start again. You must go and get your breakthrough, and to go and fulfill your purpose. For that, this formula, it's not complicated. It's simple, but you need to work on it, Allen, because if they don't, they're going to be stuck in the same breaking point. Start something else. Do you know some people like that? They don't realize. And if you don't learn that the right way, you're just going to start something else, and you're going to be more and more confused, and you're going to be stuck at the same place.
Yeah, people are confused because they refuse that breaking point, that process. And it's so important because it is a process. You're going to face that process no matter the age. It's never too late, never too late to go where you wanted to go. If you understand your worth and you understand, I got to stick with this. There's a process. I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to learn everything I need to learn. I need to sell myself because, or else people don't want to sell themselves. You know what? They don't believe in themselves. And that's horrible.
The mindset.
Yeah, exactly. So, you got to believe in yourself first.
Absolutely. This you have to work on your life on it. Go higher, you're going to have to work on it. Higher and higher. The gift set, the skill set, you need to learn it. If you don't, you're going to be stuck in your breaking point all the time. You're never going to have breakthrough, and you're going to be stuck at the same place. And Allen, you said something very important. We have to believe in this gift set and what we're created for more than everything else, more than everybody else. Don't wait after other people to believe in you more than yourself you can believe in you. Stop to wait after other people. They're going to give you the green light to do what you call create it. Can I say it again? Stop to wait after other people's. They're going to create the life of your dream. You are called to create your life, the life of your dream. Push for it. Do it. This is how we have a breakthrough. Did you have some kids? When you have to deliver the baby, if you don't push, you're going to have a problem. They said they don't hear me.
They don't talk?
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
You hear me? They say no. Some say
Yeah,
yes.
well,
I don't know.
Friends just said yes.
Okay, that's good. If you had some babies, you know the breakthrough. You have to push to have the breakthrough. Don't be discouraged if some door was closed. Don't be discouraged if you have to change the road. You can change the road, but you don't change the destination. Come on here. You're going to go and reach your destination. But maybe, Allen, this is why the people, they don't have their breakthrough. This is why in your life you realize for yourself, because we talk about what we learn also, that you had to change the strategies, the tactics, but not the destination.
That's right, exactly. There's so many things when you want to go to another level. It's like playing golf or anything. I mean, your recipe, you want a better recipe, you have to go back to the old drawing board and say, okay, what am I missing in my recipe? So it's not that the recipe is not good, you're just making it better so it can be, you charge more for that same product. The way the skill set, right? The skill set. Well, if you're working, I know there's a lot of people working in different areas, but if your clients are coming in and you learn how to create an environment, a skill set to put everything so that you tease that client, taste this and look how the way it's packaged. There's so much to learn how to monetize our gift, our destiny, our purpose.
Yeah.
That's what you got to learn. Because if you don't sell, you don't make money.
Yeah, sell or be sold. This is why you need to learn how to market yourself. For a job, you need to learn how to market yourself, to create your sideline, to have another job. You have to learn and have the conviction, the confidence. You have something special. And if you believe really in that, and this is your purpose, doors will open. And you're not going to allow people to pay you less than your value. Are you ready for that? This is why you need to realize what is the skill I learned with life? What is the experience I went through? And to mix that with your passion, then you're going to see that you're going to make money. If you learn how to market yourself and how to make a good offer. That brings me, do you want to share something more, Allen? Because I'm going to the TS.
Yeah, well, you know what? I feel like driving them in.
Yes, let's go.
I feel that they need to wake them up. They should be moving a bit. Come on, move a bit. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, yeah. Come on, let's move a bit. I'm a winner. Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah. I just wanted to wake you up, guys, a bit because I felt that, I don't want you to sleep on us. Anybody here are getting blessed? Just put out those hands. Martine is giving you for $100,000 of worth there. Well, come on now. All right, I'm going to pass you by.
That's so good. I love it. I love it. Then this is why do that like this. Remove all your past, all deception, discouragement, disappointment. Hey, this is a time for a new day. Say with me, it's time for a new day. Come on, new day. It's never too late. It's your time now. Then this is for you, and this is why it's so important. The last one. Ready for the last? You ready? Are you? Shake your neighbor. If you're beside somebody, just shake and say, this is the last one. Just keep attention. Come on. In the chat, tell me that you're ready for the last one. This is TS. And TS is for tool set. The tool set. Allen, you were talking about selling and all of that. But if we don't learn the tools, how to promote ourselves with a gift and touch more people, you're going to be stuck at the same place. You're a good singer. If you don't learn the tools to bring your gift to a higher level, you're going to be stuck at the same place. It's why the tool set to market yourself, to promote yourself. Do you know now the employer, businesses here, when they hire somebody now, they're going to go and check your social media. This is your new curriculum, your new resume. They're going to look at your reputation on the social media. Do you use these tools the right way to market yourself? Do you use the tools like today? We have the choice, I can go from Montreal to Quebec in a horse ride, or I can use a car, or I can use a plane, right? How fast do you want to go to your destination? Tell me how fast. 10, fast, 1, slow. Which one do you want? Just show me. 10, fast. Acceleration, right? It's why 10. More you learn the tools, how to promote your gift and to learn the skill set, the tool, the content creation, what you're going to share with the people, how you're going to show up. Because obscurity is poverty. If you don't show up and you don't show your gift set and your value, how people they're going to know about you? How people they're going to recognize you? You have to learn the tool set to make your double income be successful. So many people, Allen, they were stuck in their purpose, but they never learned the skill set. They never learned the tool set. And they just stay low, low, low. Do you want to stay low or you want to go high? Do you want to be at the top of your mountain? Come on. Then you have to learn the tools. Because, by the way, competition is strong right now. You have a lot of noise. You don't want to compete. You want to dominate. This is why you need to learn the tools. Then you're going to dominate the position, the mountain, the place that God gave you in your purpose. If you don't learn that, you're not going to dominate. We're called to dominate, multiply, replenish, subdue. And this is why with the tools, you can go faster, acceleration. You need tools when you do music to help you to do more. This is why we need tools to fulfill our gift, to fulfill our purpose. If you don't learn that, then you're going to be stuck at the same place. The tool to promote, how to brand yourself. Branding is easy. Is you. Who are you? Who are really you? And how you're going to promote yourself with the tools to show up with the right tools to promote yourself, then you can touch more people. And more you're going to use these tools, more your purpose will have impact. And more impact, more people. More people, more money. Because money is people. Money is people. Money is relational. Then you create relation. If you don't show up with the right tools, you're not going to create relationship. And you're not going to make money. You need to use the tools to show up, and the people can see you and can understand who you are, your branding. And by that, you're going to be more successful. With a job, sideline, or a business, you need to learn that. Alan, this is a point that we forget. We think that because we know our purpose, it's going to come like by himself. We just have to sleep, and it's just going all doors going to open, and we don't have to do anything.
Yeah, we were brought up, Martine, into a generation that buy a lottery ticket, and if it's hard, it's not meant for you. That is so stupid.
That's true.
Maybe if it's hard, it's probably the place you got to be. So just push harder. Learn the skill set, right? The tool set. What's the tools you need? You know, what are the right tools? I mean, we see that if you're renovating, you need the right tools, or else your life is miserable. So when you learn the skill set to do it quicker, do it better, the right tools, and you know that it's worth, because if you're renovating a house, fixing it up, you know the worth, you know the end, right? You were talking about the output. So I'm going to put the input, because I can see this house, when it's finished, I'm going to bring it to a higher level. I'm going to sell it. It's going to be worth more, right?
Exactly. And you need the right tools to restore this house. You know, and today we have tools that help us to accelerate the result. You can build a house with old tools, or you can build a house with new tools that's going to help you to go faster. Then this is why you need to learn that for the result in your life. And this is how the majority, and this is what I want for you. If you understand that you have a gift set, you have to understand that is the law of polarity. And this is one of my last words for you today. The law of polarity, it's a law like the law of gravity. Listen to that. And what's going to happen? The law of polarity is when you take a decision to go and build the life of your dream, to go and fulfill your purpose, to go and double your income. The law of polarity will come to you, knock at your door, and bring you all kind of adversities, challenges, voices, feeling, resistance, to try to discourage you and to steal from you your purpose and to monetize your purpose. The majority of people, they are 6 feet now, they're dead 6 feet under the ground. They never fulfill their purpose because all their life, the law of polarity stopped them to do it what they were called by all kind of voices. These imposter syndromes. These voices that try to tell you that was not for you. Maybe for somebody else, but not for you. All kind of adversity. I know you were saying some people, they think that because it's hard, it's not for me. No, maybe exactly. It's hard because you have the law of polarity. Try to go and reach what you're called to do, because the succeeding in your life is to fulfilling your purpose and to make money with it. And the law of polarity is going to rise up and try to stop you to fulfill your purpose and to just survive in this life like my grandmother has done. You're not called for that. You can now invest in yourself and push to have your breakthrough. Because if you don't, you're going to have breaking point all the time, and you're not going to have your breakthrough. Because a law of polarity will fight you to keep you at the same place with the same symptoms, the same problem. Alan, this is why we have to rise up. We have to push to have that. Then if you want to finish with me, we have a last testimony. Are you ready to push and fulfill your purpose? If you agree, say yes with me. Say yes, right? Alan, we have a testimonies, and we're going to come back and finish that after that.
basis as an engineer in technologies, industrial technologies, but I'm working with companies to gather some R&D grants.
Hi, my name is Lise. I live in Canada, and for the last 20 years, I've been an instructor in an adult education center.
I was in the process of growing my faith in myself, in my potential, in my dreamed projects.
So after I participated in the webinar, I decided to enroll in an accelerator training. And the first thing that it did was to create a shift in my mindset.
Accelerator did accelerate exactly my faith in myself. And how is it possible to happen? It's because out through the different courses, you kind of think of everything about it, and then it grows your faith in yourself.
Regardless of where you are in your journey, you can easily initiate an action plan for your life, and you begin to see a future for yourself that wasn't even there. That possibility wasn't even there before.
And that was one of the most payback, I think, in terms of changing myself and going much further and growing. Yeah.
It ignites something in you that just causes you to want more, to want to know more, and to just trust the process.
Again, the accelerator and the related coaching helped me to just increase my salary, but that may not be the end of it.
After the training, I just felt more, just better equipped for what the future holds. It was by far one of the best investments that I've made in my life. I have no regrets whatsoever, and I highly recommend it to everyone.
You received today. Did you receive? We're blessed to be with you. Then if you want more information about the 4-week accelerator, click on the link below. Don't forget, you have to change your life. You're called to change the story of your bloodline, to fulfill your purpose, to be a blessing all around you. And for that, you need to find your gift set and to invest in your skill set and to do more. If you're ready, lift up your 2 hands right now and just say, this is for me now and I'm ready. If you have to say it to receive. Come on, lift up your hands. And say it with me. I am ready to fulfill my purpose and to double my income. Say it again. I am ready to fulfill my purpose and double my income. That's good. That's good. Then we're going to see you very soon. Click on the link below. We bless you and see you in the next live virtual event. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.